Genesis chapter 5. Verse 1. This is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. Verse 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam, in the day when they were created. Verse 3. And Adam lived 130 years, and begat a son in his own likeness, and after his image, and called his name Seth. Verse 4. And the days of Adam after he had begotten Seth were 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters. Verse 5. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Verse 6. And Seth lived 105 years, and begat Enos. Verse 7. And Seth lived after he begat Enos 807 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 8. And all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. Verse 9. And Enos lived 90 years, and begat Canaan. Verse 10. And Enos lived after he begat Canaan 815 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 11. And all the days of Enos were 905 years, and he died. Verse 12. And Canaan lived 70 years and begat Mahalaleel. Verse 13. And Canaan lived after he begat Mahalaleel 840 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 14. And all the days of Canaan were 910 years, and he died. Verse 15. And Mahalaleel lived 65 years, and begat Jared. Verse 16. And Mahalaleel lived after he begat Jared 830 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 17. And all the days of Mahalaleel were 895 years, and he died. Verse 18. And Jared lived 162 years, and he begat Enoch. Verse 19. And Jared lived after he begat Enoch 800 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 20. And all the days of Jared were 962 years, and he died. Verse 21. And Enoch lived 65 years, and begat Methuselah. Verse 22. And Enoch walked with God after he begat Methuselah 300 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 23. And all the days of Enoch were 365 years. Verse 24. And Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. Verse 25. And Methuselah lived 187 years, and begat Lamech. Verse 26. And Methuselah lived after he begat Lamech 782 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 27. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Verse 28. And Lamech lived 182 years, and begat a son. Verse 29. And he called his name Noah, saying, This same shall comfort us concerning our work and toil of our hands, because of the ground which the Lord hath cursed. Verse 30. And Lamech lived after he begat Noah 595 years, and begat sons and daughters. Verse 31. And all the days of Lamech were 777 years, and he died. Verse 32. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begat Shem, Ham, and Japheth.